Dites-moi pourquoi la vie est belle. Dites-moi pourquoi la vie est gaie. Dites-moi pourquoi, chère mademoiselle, est-ce que parce que vous m'aimez?
Allez-vous, vite, dans la maison.
Non, Henri.
Moi, j'ai resté ici.
Oh, oui, nous verrons bien. Viens, 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 petit moustique.
No, Henri, no, no.
What's this one?
That is frangipani.
Oh, but what a color!
You will find many more flowers out here. Je serverai le café. C'est tout.
Oui, monsieur Debec.
Well, I'm just speechless. And that lunch. Wild chicken. I would have never even known it was wild. I had no idea people lived like this right out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Sugar?
Thanks.
1?
3. I know it's a big load for a Demitasse to carry. All right. I'm a hick. You know so many American words. Do you know what a hick is?
Yes, a hick is one who lives in a stick.
Sticks. Plural. The sticks.
Ah, pardon. These sticks. I remember now.
How long did it take you to build up a plantation like this?
I came to the Pacific when I was a young man.
Emil, is it true that all the planters on these islands, are they really all running away from something?
Well, who is not running away from something? There are fugitives everywhere. Paris, New York, even Small Rock. Where you come from?
Little Rock.
Little Rock. Ah. You know fugitives there?
I'll show you a picture of a Little Rock fugitive. I got this clipping from my mother today.
Ensign Nellie Forbush. Arkansas's own Florence Nightingale.
That was written by Mrs. Leeming, the social editor. She went to school with my mother. To read her, you'd think I'm practically the most important nurse in the entire Navy, and it's only a matter of time before I become a Lady Admiral.
In this picture, you do not look much like an admiral.
Well, that was before I knew what rain and heat and mud could do to your disposition. But it isn't raining today. Gosh, it's beautiful here. Just look at that yellow sun. You know, I don't think it's the end of the world like everyone else thinks. I just can't work myself up to getting that low. Do you think I'm crazy too? They all do over at the Fleet Hospital. You know what they call me? Knucklehead Nellie. I suppose I am, but I just can't help it. When the sky is a bright canary yellow, I forget every cloud I've ever seen. So they call me a cockeyed optimist, immature and incurably green. I have heard people rant and rave and bellow that we're done and we might as well be dead. But I'm only a cockeyed optimist, and I can't get it into my head. I hear the human race is falling on its face and hasn't very far to go. But every whippoorwill is selling me a bill and telling me it just ain't so. I could say life is just a bowl of jello and appear more intelligent and smart. But I'm stuck like a dope with a thing called hope, and I can't get it out of my heart. Not this heart. Want to know something else about me?
Yes. You say you're a fugitive. When you joined the Navy, what were you running away from?
Gosh, I don't know. It was more like I was running to something. I wanted to see what the world was like, outside Little Rock, I mean. And I wanted to meet different kinds of people and find out if I liked them better. And I'm finding out.
Would you like some cognac?
I'd love some. Wonder how I'd feel living on a hillside, looking on an ocean beautiful and still.
This is what I need. This is what I've longed for. Someone young and smiling, climbing up my hill.
We are not alike. Probably I'd bore him. He's a cultured Frenchman. I'm a little hick.
Younger men than I, officers and doctors, probably pursue her. She could have a pick.
Wonder why I feel jittery and jumpy. I am like a schoolgirl waiting for a dance.
Can I ask her now? I am like a schoolboy. What will be her answer? Do I have a chance?
Thank you.
In peacetime, the boat from America comes once a month. The ladies, the wives of the planters, go to Australia during the hot months. They can get very hot here.
Oh, it can get hot in Arkansas, too.
Oh, yes?
Uh-huh.
They have many books here. Marcel Proust, André Gide. Did you study French in school?
Oh, yes.
Then you can read French.
No.
Oh.
I can conjugate a few verbs. I bet you read a lot.
Out here, one becomes hungry to learn everything, not to let anything good pass by.
Yes?
One waits so long for what is good, and when at last it comes, one cannot afford to lose. So one must speak and act quickly, even if it seems so foolish to be so quick. A dinner, given at your office club, a week before last. Do you remember?
Yes.
And that is the way things happen sometimes. Isn't it, Nellie?
Yes, it is, Emil.
Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger. You may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you know even then, that somewhere you'll see her again and again. Some enchanted evening, you may hear her laughing. You may hear her laughing across a crowded room, and night after night, as strange as it seems, the sound of her laughter will sing in your dreams. Who can explain it? Who can tell you why? Fools give you reasons, wise men never try. Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when you feel her call you across a crowded room, then fly to her side and make her your own. For all through your life you may dream all alone. Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go. I am older than you. If we have children, I will die when they are growing up. You can afford to take them back to America, if you'd like. Think about it.
Monsieur de Beck, le zip de Mademoiselle est ici. Le zip de Mademoiselle? Votre zip?
My Jeep? Oh, my Jeep! Gosh, thank you, Henry. I'm on duty in 10 minutes.
Nellie, before we go, I want to tell you something. A while ago, you asked me why I had to leave France.
Oh, Emil, that was none of my business.
No. I want to tell you. I had to leave France because I killed the man.
Why did you kill him?
He was a wicked man, a bully. Everyone in my village was glad to see him die. It was not to my discredit. Do you believe me, Nellie?
You have just told me that you killed a man and that it's all right. I hardly know you. And yet, I know it's all right.
Thank you, Nellie. So, do you like my place?
Yes,
You would think?
I will think. Oh,
Lipstick and 3 lumps of sugar in this little cup. Ah, bien.
Bravo, Papa. Bravo, Papa.
Merci, monsieur.
Nous chantons bien aussi.
Ah oui.
Attends, papa.
Attends, Papa.
Dites-moi pourquoi la vie est belle. Dites-moi pourquoi la vie est gaie. Dites-moi pourquoi, chère mademoiselle, est-ce que parce que vous m'aimez?
Bloody Mary is the girl I love. Bloody Mary is the girl I love. Bloody Mary is the girl I love. Now ain't that too damn bad? Her skin is tender as Dimage's glove. Her skin is tender as Dimage's glove. Her skin is tender as Dimage's glove. Now ain't that too damn bad? chewing beetle nuts. She is always chewing beetle nuts. Bloody Mary's chewing beetle nuts, and she don't use Pepsodent. Now ain't that too damn bad?
Hello, GI. Grass skirt, very sexy. $4. $4 sexy grass skirt. Send home Chicago sexy sweetheart. Where you go? Come back. Cheapskate, crummy GI, sad, droopy drawers.
Yeah, tell him good, Mary.
What is good?
Tell him he's a stingy bastard.
Stingy bastard. That good?
That's great, Mary. You're learning fast.
Stingy bastard! I learn fast. Pretty soon I talk English good as any crummy marine. Stingy bastard!
What is that?
Is head. $50.
What's it made of?
Made out of head. Is real human.
What makes it so small?
Schlunk. Only way to keep human head is schlinkum.
No thanks.
$4 send home Chicago sexy sweetheart. She make way like this.
Here you are, sweetie pie. Put them down, Professor. These beautiful grass skirts were made by myself, the professor here, and 3 other CBs in half the time it takes your native workers to make them. See? No stretch. Look 'em over, sweetie pie, and give me your price.
Look at that shirt.
Take it up with the manager.
Hey, big dealer. Hey, Luther Billis.
What can I do for you, my boy? What's the trouble?
Look at that shirt.
Billis Andrew's responsible for any minor burns and tears. So, sweet so, what's my offer?
All hands sewn. Gee, that's mighty nice work.
Hear that, sweetie pie? You can probably sell these to the chumps for $5 or $6 a piece. Now I'll give you the whole lot for, say, $80.
Give you $10.
What?
Not enough.
Damn right, not enough.
Damn well.
Now look here, Dragon Lady Eye. Well, what's that you got there? A boar's tooth bracelet? Where'd you get that? Over there on Bali High.
You like?
You know what that is? A bracelet made out of a single boar's tooth. They cut out in a big ceremony over there on Bali High. There's not a souvenir you can pick up in the South Pacific as valuable as this one. What do you want for it, Mary?
$100.
$100? That's cheap. I thought it would be more.
I don't see how she can make them out for that.
Make you special offer, big dealer. I'll give you a boar's tooth bracelet for all grass skirts.
Deal.
Wait a minute. Is no deal till you throw in something for good luck.
Okay, what are you gonna throw in?
$100. Good luck.
You don't come across these things every day. They're scarce as hen's teeth.
They're bigger, too.
That damn Bali High. Why does it have to go off limits? You can get everything over there. Shrunken heads, bracelets, old ivory.
Young French woman.
Knock it off, I'm talking about the souvenirs.
So see.
Oh!
I need to get a boat. I'm feeling held down again. I need to take a trip.
Only officers can sign out boats.
I'll get a boat, all right. I'll latch on some officer who's got some imagination. But I'd like to see the boar's tooth ceremony as much as I would. It's a hell of a ceremony. Dancing, drinking, everything.
Why, you big phony. We all know why I want to go to Bali High.
Why?
Because the French planners put all their young women over there when they heard GIs were coming. That's why. It ain't boar's teeth. It's women.
It is boar's teeth. And women.
There we go. Boar's teeth. But you really want to see the ceremony, don't you?
We've got sunlight on the sun, we've got moonlight on the sea.
We got mangoes and bananas you can pick right off a tree.
We got volleyball and ping pong and a lot of dandy games.
What ain't we got?
We ain't got dames.
We get packages from home.
We get movies, we get shows.
We get speeches from our skipper.
And advice from Tokyo Rose.
We get letters tossed with perfume.
We get dizzy from the smell.
What don't we get?
You know damn well.
We've got nothing to put on a clean white suit for. What we need is what there ain't no substitute for.
There is nothing like a dame, nothing in the world. There is nothing you can name that is anything like
restless, we feel blue, we feel lonely and in brief.
We feel every kind of feeling.
But the feeling of relief, we feel hungry as the wolf when he met Red Riding Hood.
What don't we feel? We don't feel good.
Lots of things in life are beautiful, but brother, there is one particular thing that's nothing whatsoever in any way, shape, or form like any other.
There is nothing like a day, nothing in the world. There is nothing you can name that is anything like a day. Nothing else is built the same, nothing in the world
has a soft and wavy frame like the silhouette of a day.
There is absolutely nothing like the frame of a day.
1, 2, 3, 4, get your exercise. Come on, nurses, take it out.
Wow.
Hey, Luther.
Luther!
Have you done what you promised?
Yes, Miss Forbush, I did it all last night.
Here you go.
Thanks. Go get him. Oh, you don't have to open it here.
You do beautiful work, Luther. You've even done the pleats in my shorts.
Pleats ain't hard. You better run along now and catch up with your gang.
Pleats are very hard. How do you do such delicate work at night, in the dark?
There was a moon.
There was a moon.
A full moon!
Knock it off.
How much, Luther?
No, not for you.
I don't get anything for free.
Oh, gosh. I guess I'm just the luckiest nurse on this island to have found you. You are a treasure.
A treasure.
Oh, well, goodbye, Luther. 1, 2, 3, 4.
She's a nice little girl, but some of them nurses, the officers can have them.
They got him.
Well, they can have them.
So suppose a dame ain't bright or completely free from flaws,
Or as faithful as a bird dog, or as kind as Santa Claus. It's a waste of time to worry over things that they have not.
be thankful for
The things they've got. There is nothing you can name that is anything like a day. There are no books like a day, and nothing looks like a day. There are no drinks like a day, and nothing thinks like a day. Nothing acts like a day, or attracts like a day. There ain't a thing that's wrong with any man here that can't be cured by putting him near a girly, womanly, female, feminine day.
Hello.
Hello.
You make trouble for me?
Huh?
Are you crummy major?
No, I'm even crummier than that. I'm a lieutenant.
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 Hiya, Lieutenant. You on the rock?
Yeah, I just came in on that PBY.
Yeah, where from?
Little island south of Marie Louise.
Then you've been up there where they use real bullets?
Uh-huh.
Hey, Lieutenant. You damn sexy man.
Thanks, you're looking pretty fit yourself.
Damn sexy.
Who is she?
She's Tonkinese, used to work for a French planter.
French planters, stingy bastards.
Hey, I wonder if any of you know a French planter named Debec?
Emile Debec, he's that fellow that lives on the hill up there. Why, you know him?
No, but I'm going to.
Hey, Lieutenant. You got sweetheart? Send home Chicago sexy sweetheart.
Yeah, no thanks. She's a Philadelphia girl.
What's that mean, Philadelphia girl? Not sexy? You like? I give you free.
Free? You never give me anything for free.
You not sexy like Lutelin. Take.
No thanks. Where'd you get that thing anyway?
Bali High.
There's your officer. There's your officer.
That's that island over there with the 2 volcanoes. Officers can get launches over there.
Bali High. What's that mean?
Bali High mean I am your special island. Mean here am I. Bali High is your special island, Lutelin. I know you hear island call to you. You hear something call you. Listen.
Yeah, I hear the sound of the wind and the waves, that's all.
You know hear something calling? Listen.
I think I hear something.
Shut your big fat mouth.
Hear voice? Most people live on a lonely island, lost in the middle of a foggy sea. Most people long for another island, one where they know they would like to be. Bali High may call you any night, any day. In your heart, you'll hear it call you. Come away, come away. Bali High will whisper on the wind of the sea. Here am I, your special island. Come to me, come to me. Your own special hopes, your own special dreams bloom on the hillside and shine in the streets. If you try, you'll find me where the sky meets the sea. Here am I, your special island. Come to me, come to me. Bali High, Bali High, Bali High. Someday you'll see me floating in the sunshine, my head sticking out from a low flying cloud. You'll hear me call you, singing through the sunshine, sweet and clear as can be. Come to me,
course, Lieutenant. Right now, that island is off limits due to the fact that French planters have all their young women running around over there. You being an officer and all, you could get a launch. I would even be willing to requisition a boat for you. What do you say, Lieutenant? Bali Highway call you any night, any day. In your heart you'll hear it call you. Come away, come away. What do you say, Lieutenant?
No.
I see what you mean, it being off limits and all. It would take a lot of convincing to get me over there. But another thing goes on over there, the ceremonial boar's tooth. After they kill the boar in a big ceremony, they pass around some coconut liquor and, well, women dance with just their skirts on, and everybody gets to know everybody pretty well. Bali High will whisper on the wind of the sea. Here am I, your special island. Come to me, come to me. It's a primitive island ceremony, but astonishing. And I thought you being in the shooting war and all for so long without getting any recreation would be interested.
Yeah, I am. But right now I have to report to the island commander.
Oh, Professor, take Lieutenant up in the truck.
Professor?
That's because he went to college. Did you go to college, Lieutenant?
Yeah.
Yeah, where?
A place in New Jersey.
Oh, where? Rutgers?
No. Princeton.
Oh, folks got money, eh, Lieutenant? Don't be ashamed of it. We understand. Say, maybe you'd even like to hear the professors talk some language. What would you like to hear? Grecian? Latin? Give them some Latin.
Rectius vives licini, neque autem semper,
Ain't
ergendo dum proteas.
That's beautiful. Now, Lieutenant, what did he say?
I'm afraid I haven't the slightest idea.
What's the matter? Didn't you graduate? Take Lieutenant up at them buildings. He'll never make captain.
Iron belly, iron belly.
Here she is, sir. You have been causing an economic revolution on this island. These French planters can't find a native to pick a coconut or milk a cow because you're paying them 10 times as much to make these ridiculous grass skirts.
French planters, stingy bastards.
Sir, may I make a suggestion, sir?
Who are you?
Billis, sir. Luther Billis. The natives can now go back to work on their farms. The demand for grass skirts can now be met by us, Seabees.
Dressmakers? Do you mean to tell me the Seabees of the United States Navy are now a load of dressmakers?
If you don't like the idea, sir, we can drop it right here. Sit, just forget I ever brought it up.
Luther Billis.
Yes, sir.
Nothing. Just making a mental note. I want to be sure not to forget your name.
I want to see you pick up every scrap of this paraphernalia now. And for the last time, take it down there, beyond the fence, off Navy property.
All right, come on, everybody, you heard him. Get all this stuff and throw it over that fence.
Take it way down there, off Navy property.
You go too.
All right, Lieutenant. Thank you.
Lieutenant, who are you anyways?
I'm Lieutenant Joseph Cable, sir. I just came in on that PBY.
A joyride?
No, sir. Orders.
A Marine under orders to me.
Yes, sir.
I'm Captain Brackett.
How do you do, sir?
This is my executive officer, Commander Harbison. Well, what's this all about?
My colonel feels that these islands are in danger because none of us has been getting first-hand intelligence, and what we need is a coast watch.
A coast watch?
A man with a radio on one of those Jap-held islands where he could hide out and look for Jap ships before they head down the bottleneck. Down this way.
What do you think, Bill?
Well, our pilots could do a hell of a lot to Jap convoys with information like that.
We'd have to send this man ashore at night from a submarine.
Yes, sir.
So who's going to do it?
Well, sir, I've been elected.
Quite an assignment you've got, son.
So how long do you think you could last there sending out messages before the Japs found you?
I think I'd be okay if I took a man with me who really knew the area. Headquarters has told me there's a Frenchman living here who used to have a plantation on Marie Louise Island.
Marie Louise. That's a great spot. It's right on the bottleneck.
What's this Frenchman's name?
Emile Debec.
Meet me in my office in about 30 minutes, Cable. Come on, Bill. Maybe we'll get into this war yet.
Bali High may call you any night, any day. In your heart, you'll hear it call you. Come away, come away. Bali High, Bali High, Bali High.
Get that lumber in our area.
Oh, knock it off.
We'll never get it done by Thanksgiving.
Did you tell those boys at the shop to stop making those grass skirts?
Sure, they just turned out one of these. What do you think of it?
That don't look like a dried up human head. This looks like an old orange painted shoe polish.
Well, it's what it is.
Tell them to try again. If I order a dried up human head, I want a human head dried up.
But you can't.
Fade, here he comes. Don't change your expression, Lieutenant. Just keep acting casual. I got the boat.
What boat?
Keep your voice down. I signed the boat out in your name. We're shoving off the Bali High in 45 minutes.
No, we're not. I've got to see Captain Brackett.
Lieutenant, what are you doing to me? I signed the boat out in your name.
Then you're just the guy to go back and cancel it. Forget the whole thing, okay?
Lieutenant, you and me are going to that island whether you like it or not.
Hey! Who the hell threw that?
I threw it. What are you gonna do about it?
Gable, we got some dope on your Frenchman. Marie Louise Island. Lived down here 16 years. Lived with a Polynesian woman for about 5. 2 kids by her. Now here's something we got to clear up. Left France in a hurry. Killed a guy. What do you think of that?
Might be a handy guy to have around.
Cable.
Good. Send her in. No, she doesn't have to change into your uniform. Just send her in. Come in, Miss Forbush.
Oh, Captain Brackett, please excuse
You
the
look
way.
fine. May I present Commander Harbison?
I have the pleasure of meeting Miss Forbush twice a week. We serve together on the GI Entertainment Committee.
Oh, may I also present Lieutenant Joseph Cable. Sit down, Miss Forbush. How's the Thanksgiving entertainment coming along?
Very well, thank you, sir. We practice whenever we get the chance.
About a week ago, you had a lunch with a French planter, Emile Debec.
Yes, sir.
What do you know about him?
Well, what do I know about him?
That's right.
Well, we met at the Officers Club dance. He was there, and I met him. Then we had lunch later that day.
Yes, well, what kind of a man is he?
Oh, he's very nice. He's kind. He's attractive. I just don't know what you want to know, sir.
Miss Forbush, Captain Brackett wants to know, did you discuss politics?
No, sir.
Commander, would you have discussed politics? Now, what we're specifically interested in is when these men leave France, it's generally because they've had some sort of trouble. What do you know about that? What do you know about his family?
Oh, he has no family, no wife, nobody.
He hasn't any children?
No, sir.
And you say he's never mentioned why he left France.
Yes, sir. He left France because he killed a man.
Why did he kill him?
He didn't tell me, but he would if I asked him.
Well, Miss Forbush, that's exactly what we'd like to have you do. Find out as much as you can about this man, his opinions, his background, and why he killed this man in France.
So in other words, you want me to spy on him?
I'm afraid it's something like that.
Why? Do you suspect him of something?
No, it's just we don't know very much about him. And will you help us, Miss Forbush?
I'll try.
Thank you. You may go if you wish.
I don't know very much about him, really. Do I?
He's kept a few secrets from her, hasn't he?
Well, you don't spring a couple of Polynesian kids on a woman right off the bat.
I'm afraid we won't get much out of her. She's obviously in love with him.
That's hard to believe, sir. They tell me he's a middle-aged man.
Cable, it is a common mistake of boys of your age and athletic ability to underestimate men who have reached their maturity.
I didn't mean, sir.
Young women frequently find an older man attractive. Strange as it may seem to you, I myself am over 50. I'm a bachelor, and Cable, I do not by any means consider myself through. What's the matter, Bill?
Nothing, evidently.
All right, Cable. See it, child. Do you play bridge?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any money?
Yes, sir.
I'll take it from you.
Yes, sir.
What makes you so damn sure this mission won't work out?
Marie Louise is 24 miles long and 3 miles wide. Let's say that every time they send out a message, they move to another hill. It just seems to me, looking at this thing.
Realistically?
Realistically, they could last about a week.
But if we're the right week, with decent information, our side might get moving. Operation Alligator might get off its can.
Here it is, sir. I got it.
All right, Bill. See it, chow. See it, chow, Bill.
Oh, see you, chow.
You got the right address?
I think so, sir. Miss Amelia Fortuna, 325 Euclid Avenue, Shaker Heights, Cleveland, Ohio.
That's right. I want to pack it myself.
Yes, sir.
Going down to the beach? Yeah, see you there.
Letter from home.
Yes. Do you get letters from your mother telling you everything you do is wrong?
No. My mother thinks everything I do is right. Of course, I don't tell her everything I do.
My mother's just so prejudiced.
Against Frenchmen?
Oh, against anyone outside of Little Rock. She makes a big thing out of two people having different backgrounds.
Ages?
Oh, no. Mother believes older men are better for girls than younger men.
Well, this has been a discouraging day for me.
Do you agree with Mother about people having things in common? For instance, if the man likes symphony music, and the girl likes Dinah Shore, and if he reads Marcel Proust, she doesn't read anything. Well, what do you think? Do you think Mother's right?
She might be.
Well, I don't think she is.
Maybe she's not.
Well, goodbye, Lieutenant. You've helped a lot.
Hey, listen. You might want to look over that letter 2 or 3 times. You don't know so much about that guy.
I'll show you what I think of that idea.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Oh. I thought Miss Forbush would be here. I brought some hot water for her. She likes to take a shampoo Fridays.
Hello, Luther.
Hello, Miss Forbush. I brought some hot water for you.
Thanks. It'll do me a lot of good to get some of the sand out of my hair.
When you're ready for your shower, just pull this chain, just like you was pulling down a window shade.
What do you want?
Huh?
What do you want?
Who?
Iron Belly.
Oh, Captain Brackett.
Yeah.
Nothing. Well, nothing important. Just something about the Thanksgiving show.
Then what's the matter, Knucklehead?
Huh?
I said, then what's the matter?
Nothing. Nothing's going to be the matter anymore because I've made up my mind about one thing. It's all off!
With him?
Uh-huh. I'm just gonna break it off clean before it's too late.
Oh, Knucklehead, what did he do? What happened?
Well, he didn't really do anything. It's just that, well, I guess I just don't know very much about him. And before I go any further with this thing, I just might as well not get started. Don't you think so too, Donnie?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, yes, I do too. Aw. Well, don't look so dramatic about it. Things like this happen every day. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. Get the picture? I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms. I'm gonna wave that man right out of my arms and send him on his way. Don't try to patch it up.
Tear it up, tear it up.
Wash him out, dry him out.
Push him out, fly him out.
Cancel him and let him go.
Yeah, sister. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way.
If the man don't understand you, if you fly on separate beams, waste no time, make a change. Ride that man right up your range. Rub him out of your roll call and drum him out of your dreams.
Oh, if you laugh at different comics, if you root for different teams,
Waste no time, weep no more. Show him what the door is for. Rub him out of your roll call and drum him out of your dreams. You can't light a fire when the wood's all wet.
No.
You can't make a butterfly strong. You can't fix an egg when it ain't quite good.
And you can't fix a man when he's wrong.
You can't put back a petal when it falls from a flower. Or sweeten up a feller when he starts turning sour. Oh no, oh no. I went and washed that man right out of my hair. I went and washed that man right out of my hair. I went and washed that man right out of my hair and sent him on his way.
She went and washed that man right out of her hair. She went and washed that man right out of her hair. She went and washed that man right out of her hair and sent him on his way.
You'd never think this was an evening dress, would you? We're only allowed 2 of them. Evening dresses. I brought my...
Oh, hello.
Hello. That song, is it a new American song?
It's an American type song. We were kind of putting in our own words. Oh, where is everybody?
I find it interesting with American songs. One is either desirous to get rid of one's lover, or one weeps for a man one cannot have.
That's right.
I like a song that says, I love you and you love me, and isn't that fine?
That's fine.
I left a note for you at the hospital. It was to ask you to my home for dinner next Friday.
Oh, yeah, Emil, I don't think I'll be able to come.
But I have invited all my friends, the Planters Colony.
Oh, a big party? Well, then if I can't come, you won't miss me.
Well, it is for you. It is for my friends to meet you, and more importantly, for you to meet them. I want you to know more about me. I want you to know more about how I live and how I think.
Know more about you?
Why, yes. You know very little about me.
That's right. That's right. Would you sit down? Do you think about politics much? And if so, what do you think about politics?
You mean my political philosophy?
I think that's what I mean.
Well, in that case, I believe in the free life, in freedom for everyone.
Like in the Declaration of Independence.
C'est ça, I think that's it.
Emil, you really believe that?
Why, yes.
Well, thank goodness.
It is why I'm here. Why I killed the man.
Oh, yes. I've been meaning to ask you about that, too. Oh, I don't want you to think I'm prying into your private life asking all these personal questions. I just always find it interesting why a person chooses to kill another person.
No, Nelly, that has worried you. When I was a boy, I carried my heart in my hand. And when this man came to our town, although my father said he was good, I thought he was bad. He attracted all the mean and cruel people to him. He could do anything he wanted, take anything he wanted. I did not like that. So one day I stood up in the public square and gave a speech, calling for all the people to rally with me against him.
What did they do?
They walked away.
Why?
Because they saw him standing behind me. I turned, he said, I'm going to kill you now. We fought. I was never so strong. I knocked him to the ground and his head struck a stone, and so I ran to the nearest shipyard and joined the cargo boat. And ended up where I am now, where I want to stay. Nelly. Will you marry me? I know it has only been 2 weeks, but the time I have spent with you is precious to me. Have you been thinking?
I have been thinking. Born on the opposite sides of the sea, we are as different as people can be.
It's true.
And yet you want to marry me.
I do.
I've known you a few short weeks, and yet somehow you've made my heart forget all other men I have ever met but you.
Some enchanted evening, you may see a stranger. You may see a stranger across a crowded room, and somehow you know even then, that somewhere you'll see her again and again.
Who can explain it? Who can tell you why?
Fools give you reasons, wise men never try. Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when you feel her call you across a crowded room, then fly to her side and make her your own. For all through your life you may dream all alone.
Once you have found her, never let her go.
Once you have found her, never let her go. You will come next Friday?
Uh-huh.
She sure wants him out of her hair. Why it's really
I expect every one of my crowd to make fun of my proud protestations of faith in romance. And they'll say I'm naive as a babe to believe any fable I hear from a person in pants. Fearlessly, I'll face them and argue their doubts away. Loudly, I'll sing about flowers and spring. Flatly, I will stand on my little flat feet and say, love is a grand and a beautiful thing. I'm not ashamed to reveal this world famous feeling I feel. I'm as I'm as normal as blueberry pie. No more a smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I am in a conventional dither with a conventional star in my eye. And you will note there's a lump in my throat when I speak of that wonderful guy. I'm Miss Triton, as gay as a daisy, and may a cliche coming true. I'm bromidic and bright as a moon, happy night, pouring light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with the wonderful guy. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as a flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with the wonderful. I'm in love, 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 I'm in love with the wonderful.
Now, before you give us your answer, I'd like to impress on you with 3 things. First, you are a civilian, and you do not have to go. There's no way of us making you go. Second, that this is a very dangerous mission, and there's no guarantee that you'll survive, or that it will do any good. Third, that it might do a great good. It might be the means of turning the tide of the war in this area.
I understand all these things.
And are you ready to give us your answer?
Yes, I am. My answer must be no. When a man faces death, he must weigh his values very carefully. He must weigh the sweetness of his life against the thing he is asked to lie for. I know that island very well, Lieutenant Cable. I am not certain that what you ask for me to do is...
We're asking you to help us lick the Japs. We're against the Japs.
I know what you're against. What you're for. When I was 22, I thought the world hated bullies as much as I did. I was young and foolish. I killed one. I was forced to flee to an island. Since then, I have asked no help from nobody or no country. Throughout my life, I've watched these bullies multiply and grow strong. The word sat by and
To
watched.
hell with this, DeBeck. Aren't you just some guy who's in love with a girl and you're putting her above everything else in the world?
Yes, I am. She is the only thing that is important to me. The only thing that matters. This I believe in. This I trust. This I have. This I cannot afford to lose. Good day, gentlemen.
He's an honest man, but he's wrong. Of Of course, we can't guarantee him a better world if we win this. Point is, we can be damn sure it'll be worse if we lose. Can't we? Well, can't we?
Of course. Cable, there's a bottle of scotch on the table. See you tomorrow.
This is the one he means.
Commander Harbison, the old man walked right out on me with all these orders to be signed, and there's a French delegation of planners complaining about that pig, the one the Seabees took and barbecued. And Commander Hutton's here.
Okay, I'll get to it.
Well, all right, sir.
So what should I do now, Commander Harbison? Go back to my outfit tonight?
No. Take a couple days off and unwind.
Unwind?
Sure. Take a boat. Go fishing.
A boat? Look, Billis, I didn't come over to Bali High to see boar's teeth cut out.
It ain't the boar's ceremony exactly, it's what comes afterwards, Lieutenant.
I'd take you with me. You have good time. Come. Come here. You take Billis to boar ceremony. Lieutenant, come later. Lieutenant, come with me. You have good time. Come.
What is this?
You wait, Lieutenant.
There's no one around here.
You wait.
What's going on, Mary?
You like?
Who is she?
Liat. Liat.
Liat.
It's French name, but she no French girl. She Tonkinese like me. We are very pretty people, no?
Do you speak English?
Only few words. She speak mostly French. Français.
Je parle français. Un peu.
Moi aussi. Un peu. Are you afraid of me? Avez-vous peur?
Non. Oui. No.
But I don't get it. You're just a kid. How did Mary get a kid like you to come here? And I don't get it. Savez femme votre ami?
Ma mère.
Your mother. Bloody Mary's your mother? She never told me that.
No.
Yeah, that's the boat, all right. I should. I'll let him wait. wings and my arms grow strong, like a pair of birds that burst with song. My eyes look down at your lovely face, and I hold the world in my embrace. Younger than springtime are you, softer than starlight are you, warmer than winds of June are the gentle lips you gave me. Gayer than laughter are you, sweeter than music are you, angel and lover, heaven and earth are you to me. And when your youth and joy invade my arms and fill my heart as now they do then. Younger than springtime am I, gayer than laughter am I, angel and lover, heaven and earth am I with you. And when your youth and joy invade my arms and fill my heart as now they do then. Younger than springtime am I, gayer than laughter am I, angel and lover, heaven and earth am I with you.
Ring the bell again!
Come, be here
Oh.
soon. Don't worry, Billy.
I'll have another one of those. Look, Mary, please tell the ceremonial boar's tooth fellows not to be so sore at me. I didn't know those women would be doing a dance with just their skirts on. If I had known it was a religious dance, well, I wouldn't have gotten up and danced with them. Ah, here he comes. Thank God, here he comes.
It's gonna be my son-in-law. Goodbye, Lutelin. Come back soon. Bali High, come back soon.
Polly, hi, bonsoir. Merci, Emile. Merci mille fois.
Pardon, Timon.
Oh, good night, everybody. Good night.
No, Nelly. En français. En français.
Oh. Je suis enchanté de faire votre connaissance.
Bravo.
Thank you. Oh, merci.
Bonsoir, Debec. Merci mille fois.
Emile, you know I can't stay. I've got to get that Jeep back. I stole it. Or rather, I borrowed it. Or rather, a fella stole it for me. A wonderful man named Billis. And I'll have to sneak around the hospital as it is.
Well, if you have to sneak around, why not sneak back later?
You're absolutely right. Oh, I have never had such a wonderful time in my whole life. All these lovely people. And that cute old man who spoke French and made believe he could actually understand me. And that exciting native couple that danced for us. Oh, it's so different from Little Rock. What on earth are you laughing at?
Oh.
Am I drunk?
No.
Yes, I am. But it isn't the champagne. It's because I'm in love with a wonderful guy. I am in a conventional dither with a conventional star in my eye. And you will note there's a lump in my throat when I speak of that wonderful guy. I'm as trite and as gay as a daisy in May, a cliche coming true. I'm bromidic and bright as a moon, happy night, pouring light on the Imagine leaving all this wonderful champagne. Here, Emile, you have some too. It's such a waste.
Here's another bottle.
This is how it feels, living on a hillside. Here we are like two old married people. Our guests have gone home and we're alone.
This is what I need. This is what I've longed for. Someone young and smiling here upon my hill.
Emile, you know, my mother says we have nothing in common. Oh, but she's wrong. We have something very much in common, very important in common.
Oh, yes, we're both in love.
Yes, but
I'm sorry.
more than that. We're the same kind of people, fundamentally, you and me. We appreciate things. We get excited about things. It's really quite exciting when two people are like that. We're not blasé, you know what I mean?
Yes, we're both not cockeyed optimists.
I hear the human race is falling on its face.
And hasn't very far to go.
But every whippoorwill is selling me a bill and telling me it just ain't so.
I could say life is just a bowl of jello and appear more intelligent and smart. But I'm stuck like a dope with a thing called hope, and I can't get it out of my heart. Not this heart. Nelly, I have a surprise for you.
Oh.
Sit right there and close your eyes. No peeking.
Okay.
Close your eye. No peeking.
I'm not.
I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. I'm gonna wash that man right out of my hair. Gonna wash that man right out of my hair and send him on his way. Don't try to patch it up, tear it up, tear it up. Push him out, fly him out, push him out, fly him out. Cancel him and let him go, yeah, sister.
That was wonderful, Emile.
Oh, bonsoir.
Oh my goodness. You are the cutest things I have ever seen. What on earth are your names? Oh, you probably can't understand a word I'm saying, but oh my goodness, you are cute.
Nelly, I want you to introduce you to Ghana and Jerome. Jerome and Ghana, Nelly.
Nelly.
Oh.
Montanelli. Vite.
Venez, petite.
Bonsoir, Nelly.
Bonsoir, Nelly.
Bonsoir. Oh, aren't they adorable? Those big black eyes staring out of those sweet little faces. Are they Henry's?
They're mine.
Oh, of course they are, Emile. They look just like you, don't they? Where on earth did you hide their mother?
She's dead, Nelly.
She's... Emile. They are yours.
Yes, Nelly. I'm their father.
And their mother was a...
Polynesian. She was beautiful and charming, too.
But you and she...
I came here when I was a young man. I lived as I could.
Of course.
But you must know that I've never been selfish. No woman has ever tried or ever wanted to hurt me.
No woman could ever want to hurt you, Emile. Oh, this is awful. What time is it? I've got to get that Jeep back.
Nelly, I'll drive you home.
You will do no such thing. Anyways, I couldn't leave the Jeep here. I've got to get it back by... Oh, this is terrible. I'll never be able to face the girls at the hospital. You can't imagine the way they look at you when you come in late. I'll come by tomorrow, Emile. Oh, I can't. I've got these dreadful rehearsals for Thanksgiving Day. I'm teaching the girls a dance, and they just want to rehearse night and day. But after that, thank you for tonight, Emile. I had a wonderful evening, and you were a perfect host. Goodbye.
Nelly, don't come here, please.
Please, don't come out to the Jeep, Emile. Please, just stay here.
Nelly, I love you. Do you know what that means? I love you.
And I love you too. Honestly, I do.
Once you have found her, never let her go. Once you have found her, never let her go.
has been called to our attention that owing to some trouble with the mimeograph, the last part of the program is kind of blurry. So I will read off who did the last number. The handstand was Marine Sergeant Johnson. The barrel roll was done by Lieutenant J.G. Bessie Mae Sue Elliott Yeager. The solo, featuring the hitch, kick, and scissors, those are the names of the steps, was by Ensign Cora McRae. The pinwheel, you know, was by Stewpot. George Watts, carpenter's mate, 3rd class.
Second class.
Shut up. Second class, sorry. The multiple revolutions and, incidentally, the dance steps were by Ensign Nellie Forbush.
Yeah, Nellie.
Now, the next is a most unusual treat. An exhibition of weightlifting by Marine Staff Sergeant Thomas Hassinger and Sergeant Johnson, Marine.
Hey, what's up with the light?
Phyllis, what's
Hey,
up?
Phyllis.
Everybody keep your seats. We'll get the lights back on in a minute.
Hey, watch where you're going.
Watch it, I'm walking.
Watch it. Get out of here. We'll have the other generator on in a minute. Well, they got the
What do
truck
they
lights
have?
on. That's something.
The weightlifting I just got started.
Good. What I can't understand is how some folks ain't got the artistic imagination to put gas in a generator so a show can be a success, especially when they're on the committee.
You're on the committee too. Why didn't you tell us it wasn't gassed up?
I'm acting in the show, and I'm stage manager and producer. They can't expect me to do everything, can they?
Sure you can. Just put your two heads together.
Look, jerk, I got a production on my hands. How's the weightlifting act going?
I can't tell. Nobody's clapping.
If nobody's clapping, it ain't good. You ought to be able to figure that one out. Put your two heads together.
Thought you was the one with two heads.
Pop, can you tell me where I could find Nellie Forbush?
She's on stage right now. She's the MC. She can't talk to nobody right now. Do you want me to take those flowers to her?
No, I'd prefer to take them to her myself.
You're the Beck.
Yes?
Look, Mr. DeBeck, will you do me a favor and don't try to see her tonight?
Why?
We got in a great mood tonight, and I don't want anything upsetting her again.
She's been upset?
Upset? She asked for a transfer to another island. And the day before yesterday, she burst out crying in the middle of rehearsal. Said she couldn't go on with the show. She wouldn't have unless Captain Brackett told her how important it was to the base. So do me a favor and don't see her tonight.
She's asked for a transfer?
Don't tell her I told you. Nobody's supposed to know.
I will see her tonight.
Fine. Stay out of sight until after the show. I'll take the flowers to her.
Hey, Bills! Lieutenant Cable? Shh! Lieutenant Cable's supposed to be in his little bed over in the hospital.
Oh, you have not been well?
I'm okay now. Fever's gone. They can't hold me in that damn place any longer. Yeah, I'm looking for a guy named Billis. Great guy for getting boats. And I need a boat right now. I've got to get to my island.
What?
That damned island with the 2 volcanoes on it. You ever been over there?
Well, yes.
I used to go over every day until this damned malaria stopped me. You ever sailed over early in the morning with the warm rain playing across your face? You know, I'm beginning to see her again. Like
Mère, c'est Louis.
I thought I was dreaming. What are you doing over here?
She come in big white boat. Bigger than your boat. Belongs Jacques Perret. He wants to marry Leah. You know him. Is white man too and very rich.
Is that French planter you were telling me about? The one who drinks? You can't let her marry a man like that.
Okay, then you marry her.
Tais-toi, il est malade, tu comprends? Lieutenant, I am worried about you. Will you allow me to escort you back to the hospital?
You're worried about me. The guy who lives on an island by himself and claims he isn't afraid of anyone. Japs, American, Germans, nobody. And you're worried about me.
Forgive me, I'm sorry, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant, you like Leah? Marry Leah. You have good life here. Look, Lieutenant, I am rich. Before war, I make $600. Since war, I make $2,000. War go on, I make maybe even more. Give all day money to you and Leah. You no have to work. I work for you. All day long, you and Liat be together. Walk through a wood, swim in sea, sing, dance, and talk happy. No think about Philadelphia. Is no good. Make love all day long and talk about beautiful things. You like? You buy? Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about things you like to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? Talk about the moon floating in the sky, looking like a lily on a lake. Talk about a bird learning how to fly, making all the music he can make. Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about things you like to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? Talk about the star looking like a toy, peeking through the branches of a tree. Talk about a girl, talk about a boy, counting all the ripples of the sea. Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about things you like to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? Talk about the boy saying to the girl, golly baby, I'm a lucky cuz. Talk about the girl saying to the boy, you and me is lucky to be us. Happy talk, keep talking, happy talk. Talk about things you like to do. You got to have a dream. If you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true? If you don't talk happy and you never have a dream, then you'll never have a dream come true. Is good idea. You like?
Leah, I want you to have this. It's a man's watch, but it's a good one. Belonged to my grandfather. You know, it's kind of lucky piece too. My father carried it all through the last war. Beautiful, isn't it?
The first time I see you, I know you good man for Liat, and she good girl for you. You make special good babies.
Mary, I can't marry Liat.
Was your last chance. Now she marries Jacques Frey. Come, Liat, give me watch. Stinky bastard!
Hey, did you get a load of that Tonkinese girl?
Yeah.
Just before we come to the last act in our show, it is my pleasure to bring you our skipper, Captain Brackett.
Younger than springtime were you, softer than starlight were you, angel and lover, heaven and earth were you too.
Two hemispheres. And we aren't going to get to go home until the situation has been reversed. Now, it may be a long time before any kind of large operation can get underway. So it's these things, like the show tonight, that keeps us going. Now, I'm generally not considered the sentimental type.
No kidding.
Said early.
Once or twice, I understand that I've been referred to as Old Iron Belly.
More like a million
Never heard
times.
that name before.
I resent that very much. As I already chosen that as my private name for our executive officer, Commander Harbison. Take it back, Commander.
I was an officer.
Now, I want you to know that both Old Iron Bellies sat here tonight and had one hell of a good time. And we would like to thank that hard-working committee of nurses and Seabees who made costumes out of rope and mosquito nets, comic books and newspapers, and thought up these grand jokes in these songs. And I would like to say on this Thanksgiving Day, to all of them, from all of us, thank you. And now, I would like to ask Commander Harbison to announce the final act and finale of our Thanksgiving entertainment.
The next and last will be a song sung by Bosun Butch Forbush, and that's Siren of the Coral Sea, the gorgeous, voluptuous, and petite Mademoiselle Lutheria Billis.
Come on, Bill.
Must be
Thank you.
My doll is as dainty as a sparrow. Her figure is something to applaud. Where she's narrow as an arrow. And she's broad, where a broad should be broad. 101 pounds of fun, that's my little honey bun. Get a load of honey bun tonight. I'm speaking of my sweetie pie, only 60 inches high. Every inch is packed with dynamite. Her hair is blonde and curly, her curls are hurly-burly, her lips are pipped, I call her hips twirly and whirly. She's my baby, I'm her pet, I'm her booby, she's my trap. I am caught and don't want to run, cause I'm having so much fun with honey bun. 101 pounds of fun, that's my little honey bun. Get a load of honey bun tonight. I'm speaking of my sweetie pie, only 60 inches high. Every inch is packed with dynamite. Her hair is blonde and curly, her curls are hurly-burly, her lips are pips, I call her hips twirly and whirly.
like them.
Yeah, she does. Hey, Phyllis, right here.
I am caught and don't want to run, cause I'm having so much fun with honey bun. I am caught and don't want to run, cause I'm having so much fun with honey bun. Believe me, Sonny, she's a cookie who can cook you till you're done. Ain't being funny. Sonny, put your money on my honey bun.
Oh yeah, Billis.
Did I pay for this?
My Cleopatra, Billis.
You can learn to dance.
Oh yeah.
He's out of your league.
No hope.
I am caught and don't want to run.
Enjoy your turkey and put some chestnut dressing on
Come back, please. Encore? No? Okay.
Hey, how'd you like the show?
It's stuck.
I'm going down to the mess hall.
No encore? What's going on?
I hear there's
Be
turkey.
seeing more of those nurses, man.
Hey, wait till Billis gets back to the base. We'll give him hell for this.
You can say that again.
So funny.
I have never been so nervous in my whole entire life. And no, you look so.
Oh, beg your pardon.
Oh, Luther, you really are a honey bun. And those beautiful flowers. I needed someone to think of me tonight. I appreciate it. You don't know how much.
Miss Forbush, I would like you to know that I consider you one of the most wonderful women in the entire world, even with you being an officer and all. But I just can't go on being such a heel as to let you think that I thought of giving you those flowers.
But you gave them to
Here's
me.
the card that came with them. Are you all right, Miss Forbush? I'll be around the area here if you need me. Just sing out.
What's the matter, Nellie the nurse? Having diplomatic difficulties with France?
Joe Cable, who let you out of the hospital?
Me. I'm okay.
Joe, you're trying to get over to Bali High, that little girl you told me about.
Liat. I just saw her for the last time, I guess. I love her, and yet I just heard myself saying that I can't marry her. What's wrong with me, Nellie? What kind of a guy am I?
Oh, you're all right, Joe. You're just far from home. We're both so far from home.
Nellie, I must see you.
Oh, Emil,
No, Nellie, you have asked for a transfer.
I'll
What does it
explain
mean?
everything tomorrow.
No.
I have to.
Now, what does it mean?
It means I can't marry you. Do you understand? I can't marry you.
Nellie, because of my children?
Oh, no. not because of your children. They're so sweet.
It is their Polynesian mother, then. Their mother and I.
Yes. I can't help it. It isn't as if I could give you a good reason. There is no reason. This is emotional. This is something that is born in me.
It is not. I do not believe it is born in you.
Then why do I feel the way I do? All I know is I can't help it. I can't help it. Joe, explain how we feel. Donna.
Yes, Nellie?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'll go with you.
Nellie. What makes her talk like that? Why do you have this feeling, you and she? I do not believe this is born in you. I do not believe it.
It's not born in you. It happens after you're born. You've got to be taught to hate and fear. You've got to be taught from year to year. It's got to be drummed in your dear little ear. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught to be afraid of people whose eyes are oddly made and people whose skin is a different shade. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be taught before it's too late, before they are 6 or 7 or 8. To hate all the people your relatives hate. You've got to be carefully taught. You've got to be carefully taught.
This is exactly the kind of ugliness I've been running away from. I've ran from it all these years, and now it has found me. I was cheated before, and I'm cheated again by a mean little world of mean little men. And the one chance for me was the life I knew best, to be here on an island and to hell with the rest. I will cling to this island like a tree or a stone. I will cling to this island and be free. And alone.
Yes, sir. If I get out of this thing alive, I'm not going back there. I'm staying here. Everything I care about is right here.
But when all you care about is here, here's a good place to be. When all you care about is taken away from you, there is no place. I came so close to it. I came so close. One dream in my heart, one love to be living for, one love to be living for. This nearly was mine. One girl for my dream, one partner in paradise. This promise of paradise once nearly was mine. Close to my heart she came, only to fly away, only to fly as day flies from moonlight. Now I'm alone, still dreaming of paradise, still saying that paradise once nearly was mine. So clear and deep are my fancies of things I wish were true. I'll keep remembering evenings I wish I'd spent with you. I'll keep remembering kisses from lips I'll never own, and all the lovely adventures that we have never known. One dream in my heart, one love to be living for, one love to be living for. This nearly was mine. One girl for my dream, one partner in paradise. This promise of paradise once nearly was mine. Close to my heart she came, only to fly away, only to fly as day flies from moonlight. Now I'm alone, still dreaming of paradise, still saying that paradise once nearly was mine.
Tibet, would you reconsider going up to Marie Louise Island with me? I mean, now that you haven't got so much to lose. I think we could do a good job, you and I. You know, back home, when I would get in a jam, I would go hunting. And I mean, that's what we could do up there. We could hunt. You have ships, troops, barges, cargo, big game. When I get up there, what side of the island should I land on?
The south side.
Why?
There's a cove there. And rocks. I've sailed behind these rocks many times.
Could a submarine get in between those rocks?
If they knew the channel.
All right, and once I land, what do I do then?
You'll meet up with two of my friends, Jacques and Inato. Two black men, excellent hunters. They will hide us in the hills.
Us? Are you coming with me?
Why, yes. You are too young to go alone.
Wait until Brackett hears this. He'll jump out of his skin.
I would like to see this kind of jump. Come on.
What's that? What's that? What was that?
That was nothing, sir.
Sounded to me like someone trying to send a message. Sounded like code.
That was no code, sir. The sound you just heard is contraction of the tin roof. It's the metal cooling off at night.
Oh.
Sir, if you'd like to go back to your office, I'll let you know as
No,
soon.
no. I'll stay right here. I don't want to add to your problems.
Yes, sir.
We have to be getting a message. We have to be getting a message by now, don't you think? They'd have time to make an observation post. Don't you think so? Oh.
Captain Brackett.
Yeah, what is it? What is it, Bill? I'm very busy. Don't bother me now.
It's about that Seabee, sir, Luther Billis. Commander Perkins at Operations estimates that Billis's act this morning has cost the Navy over $600,000.
600,000? By God, I'm gonna chew that, guys. Send him in here.
Yes, sir.
The moment you get any word, no matter what I'm doing, you just break right in.
Yes, sir.
Get in there! Captain Brackett, this is Lieutenant Buzz Adams, the one who flew the mission.
Hi, Adams.
Captain.
One man like you, Billis, in an outfit's like a rotten apple in a barrel. Just what did you feel like, sitting out there all day long in that little rubber boat in the middle of Empress Augusta Bay, while the whole damn Navy Air Force is trying to rescue you? And how the hell do you fall out of a PBY anyways?
Well, sir, the Jap anti-aircraft bursted a hole in the side of the plane, and I just fell out. The wind just sucked me out.
So I'm supposed to believe that you got on a plane that you knew was taking off on a very dangerous mission. You had the sand to do that, all right?
Well...
And then a moment an anti-aircraft gun hit the plane, you just fell out.
Yes.
The wind just sucked you out. You and your little parachute.
Well,
I don't think you fell out, Billis. I think you jumped out.
But it was...
Which did you do?
Well, sir, it was kind of half and half, if you get the picture.
This is the most humiliating thing that's ever happened to me. Adams, when did you discover he was on the plane?
Well, sir, we'd been out about an hour. It was still dark, I remember. Well, we were flying across Marie Louise when the Jap anti-aircraft spotted us and made that hit. That's when Luther, this fellow here, that's when he left the ship. I circled once, time enough to drop him a rubber boat. Some New Zealanders in P-40 spotted him, though, and kept circling around him while I flew across to the other side of the island to let Joe and the Frenchman off. By the time I got back, our Navy planes were above him like a thick swarm of bees. They kept the Jap guns occupied while I slipped down and scooped him off the rubber boat. You'd have thought this guy was a $90 million cruiser they were out to protect. There must have been 55 or 60 planes.
62.
You're not far off, Adams. Harbison tells me this thing cost the Navy over $600,000.
600?
What the hell are you so happy about?
Nothing, sir. I was just thinking about my uncle. Remember my uncle I was telling you about? Used to tell my old man I wouldn't be worth a dime. Him and his lousy slot machine.
Why the hell would you do this anyways, Billis? What would make a man do such a thing?
Well, sir, a fella has to keep moving. If you want to take a trip to pick up some souvenirs, you kind of have to horn in, if you know what I mean, if you get the picture.
How did you even know about it?
Well, I didn't know about it exactly, sir. It was when I heard Lieutenant Cable talking to that fellow DeBeck. Right away, I knew something was in the air. A project. That's what I like, Captain. Projects. Don't you?
Billis, you've broken every regulation in the book. By God, Captain Brackett and I are going to throw it at you.
Sir, may I barge in? My co-pilot watched this whole thing, and he thinks that this fellow Billis down there in the rubber boat with all those planes around him caused a kind of diversionary action. See, while all those Japs were busy shooting at the planes and at Billis, on the other side of the island, that sub was sliding into that little cove and depositing Joe and the Frenchman in behind those rocks.
What the hell do you want me to do? Give this guy a Bronze Star?
I don't want any Bronze Star, Captain, but I could use a little freedom, a little room to swing around in, if you know what I mean, if you get the picture.
Get out. Get the hell out.
Yes, sir.
Well, Iron Belly, what was done?
I'd have thrown him in the brig. I will too if I get the ghost of a chance.
Sir.
So we are here. This is our first chance to send news to you. We have set up quarters in a mango tree. No room, but a lovely view. First, the weather. Today's weather is partly cloudy with a chance of rain over Bougainville and New Georgia. We expect rain in these regions from 9 o'clock to 2 o'clock.
900 to 1400.
900 to 1400. My military expert, Joe, corrects me. And now our military expert, Joe.
All right, all you Navy, Army, and Marine pilots, write this down. Surface craft. Troop barges headed down the bottleneck. Speed about 11 knots. should pass Banika by about 2200, escorted by heavy warships. Yeah, there ought to be a way we can take out a few of those. Yeah, as for aircraft, there's little indication of activity at the moment, but 19 bombers, Bettys, were spotted at 0600 headed southwest. They should reach the island.
Oh boy.
Where are you going?
Don't want to miss that takeoff. We'll be going out in waves tonight. Waves.
You know what I like, Bill? Projects, don't you?
33 fighter planes. Zeros. Heading at approximately 27 degrees. Undoubtedly, heavy bombers will follow.
Well, boys, here's the hot tip for today. Joe and the Frenchman have spotted 20 surface craft heading southeast from Vela La Vela. Christmas is in 2 weeks. Let's give those two characters a present. A beautiful view of no ships coming back.
Okay with me. Let's go.
Well, someone has to tell her something sometime. She hasn't seen him in 2 weeks. She might as well know it now.
All right, send her in.
Yes, sir.
Send her in. Always have to do the tough jobs.
Captain Brackett, I know this isn't regular, but it's about Emile DeBeck. I went to his house a week ago to... Oh, well, you know how people get in arguments and then days later you finally think of a good answer. Well, I went to his house and he wasn't there. I even asked his children. He has 2 small children. And they didn't even seem to know where he'd gone. Or at least, I think that's what they said. They only speak French. And then tonight, while I was on duty in the ward, we got a lot of fighter pilots over there. The boys took that convoy yesterday. And you know how fighter pilots talk about wingovers and Immelmans, and I never usually listen, but they kept talking about a Frenchman. The Frenchman said this. The Frenchman said that. And I was just wondering if this Frenchman might be my Frenchman.
It is. I couldn't tell you before, but as a matter of fact, if you wait here a few minutes, you can hear his voice.
His voice? Why? Where is he?
With Lieutenant Cable, behind enemy lines.
Behind?
Sir.
Hello. Hello, my friends and allies. My message today must be brief and sad. My friend, Lieutenant Joseph Cable, died last night from wounds he received 3 days ago. I will never know a finer man. I wish he were here to tell you the good news. So the Japanese are pulling out and there is a great confusion. We expect them to leave from Cape Esperance tonight. We believe that there are 2 fighter planes ahead. What? What? Goodbye.
Is that all? Is that all? Can't you get in the back?
No, sir. They're cut off.
Poor Joe. Poor little Joe Cable. Captain Brackett, do you think there's a chance I'll ever see Emile DeBeck again? And if you don't think so, will you just tell me?
There's a chance. Of course there's a chance.
I didn't even know he was going.
How could he tell you he was going? Now don't blame Emile DeBeck. He's okay. He's a wonderful guy. He does have a chance, doesn't he, Bill?
Of course. There's always a chance.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Come back so I can tell you something. I know what counts now. You
all those other things, the woman you had before, her color. What piffle. What a pinhead I was. Come back so I can tell you. Oh my God, please don't die before I can tell you. All that matters is you and I being together. Just together, that's all. The way we wanted it to be, the very first night we met. Remember? Some enchanted evening, when you find your true love, when you feel him call you across a crowded room, then fly to his side and make him your own. For all through your life you may dream of alone. Please don't die on me.
Miss Nurse, please, Miss Nurse.
Oh, who are you?
Where's
What do you
Lou
want?
Telling Cable?
Who are you?
I am mother of Liat.
Who?
Liat. She won't marry no one but Lou Telling Cable.
Oh. Oh, my darling. I'm so sorry.
All right, hear this. All those outfits that are waiting for loading, please keep in position. We'll get to you as soon as your ship is ready for you.
Hey, Billis. Let's head back, huh? Our gang's about a mile down the beach. Suppose they call our names.
Yeah, they may be ready for us to go aboard.
They won't be ready for hours yet. This is the Navy. Look at that beach, swarming with 10,000 guys. All jerks. Hey, Marine. Yeah? You booked on one of those LCTs yet? Yeah, what about it? They'll shake the belly off you, you know. $5 and you can have it. What is it? Seasick remedy. You'll be needing it.
Aw, knock it off.
That stuff's issued.
Who are you trying to fool?
These Marines are getting smarter every day.
All right. Stay with your own unit. Ensign, you too. For heaven's sake, don't get spread out over here. We're trying to get this thing organized quickly as possible. So for God's sake, stay with your own outfit. Say, CB, you belong down the beach.
Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me where I can find Captain Brackett?
He's up at the head of the company street. He'll be along any minute now.
Thank you, sir. That's all, sir.
Hey, how many times did I tell you? Stay in line!
Miss McGregor, you nurses going too?
Only a few of us. We're going to fly back some wounded.
Is Miss Forbush going with you?
I don't know. She might be staying with the hospital.
Oh, Miss McGregor, you don't get seasick, do you? Because I was thinking if you had a few bucks handy, you could have this little package I got here.
This stuff's no good. We gave that up last month.
That's a female jerk. I beg your pardon, sir. May I speak to you for a minute? Billis, sir. Luther Billis.
What do you want, Billis? We're moving out soon.
Yes, sir, I know. I was wondering if anything was being done to rescue that Frenchman. Stupot, the professor, and me hereby volunteer for such a project. A triple diversionary action, like the one I'd done to get him there. Confuse the hell out of the Japs. Get the picture?
That's very fine of you, Billis, but you're too late for diversionary activity. That started this morning before the sun came up. Operation Alligator got underway. Landings were made on 14 Japanese-held islands.
Well, I think that's rather unfair, sir. The first thing they should have done was rescue that Frenchman.
The Admiral agrees with you. Marie Louise was the first island they hit.
Well, did they get him? Is he alive?
We don't know. Lieutenant Buzz Adams flew up there to find out, and he hasn't returned. But if the Frenchman's dead, it is unfair. It's too damn bad if one part of this huge operation couldn't have saved one of the two guys who made it all possible.
Look out at that beach. Men are waiting to board ships. The whole view of the South Pacific has changed. We're going the other way.
Captain Brackett, sir. Launch ready to take a ship.
Thank you.
You got a ship, sir?
Yes, Harbison and I've got a ship. I'm no longer a lousy island commander. Come on, Bill.
Goodbye, Commander Harbison.
Oh, and by the way, I never did get you in the brig, did I?
Nope.
And I forgot. Your unit will be on our ship. Looks like we'll be seeing all of you there. Get the picture?
Come on, Bill.
All right, let's start those trucks moving out. All units on Company Street, we're ready to board you. All nurses will board assigned planes. CBs to embark on Carrier 6. All Marines will board as LCTs. Any questions? Move out.
Now, those big ones are battleships, and the little ones are cruisers. Or destroyers. I can never tell the difference. What on earth are those?
P-40s.
Oh, that's right. They're all moving out, you see, because, well, there's been a big change. They won't be around much anymore, just a few of us on and off. Did you understand anything I said? Vous ne comprenez pas?
Oui, oui, nous comprenons.
Oui. Thank you. Now, while I'm down at the hospital, you've got to promise me to Monguez everything. Everything that's put before you on the table. Sir Lato Blair? Sir Lato Blair?
Sir La Table.
Oh, close enough. Now, come over here and sit down. Asseyez-vous. Now, you've got to learn to mind me when I talk to you. And be nice to me, too. Because I love you both very much. Now, Monguez.
Chantez, Nellie.
I will not sing that song. You just want to make fun of my French accent. Very well, but you've got to help me. Dites-moi pourquoi la vie est belle. Dites-moi pourquoi. Pourquoi what?
La vie est gaie.
Papa!
Dites-moi pourquoi, je, mademoiselle, est-ce que, parce que vous m'aimez?